if I might, Ari.
Go ahead, sir.
One other thing. When they paused Johnson & Johnson, over 6 people who didn't die, I think one might have, but over 6 people out of millions, right? When they paused Johnson & Johnson, that was really bad because people didn't view it a pause of Johnson & Johnson. They don't know what Johnson & Johnson is. They viewed it as a pause and a pause of the vaccine. When they did that pause, that was a very, very bad thing in terms of the vaccine. Very, very bad.
Mr. President, I agree 1,000%. It scared a lot of people as well. Looking forward to 2024, I know there's a question you always get asked, and I know that you can't answer it because of campaign finance laws and such, so I'm going to phrase it a little differently, which is, in 2024, is there anybody in the Republican Party you think would make a good running mate if you decide to run again, or a Republican candidate you think that would have your support if you decided not to run again?
Both answers, I think, yes. Yeah, I think that I have some fantastic people that would do it and like to do it and would be good. And, I'm going to make a decision. But I have to tell you, maybe I'm not going to have to worry about the second question so much because I think you're going to be happy. We're going to see. We're going to see. But I think you'd be happy. It's amazing how time flies. Here we are already in the first cycle. The first year is almost up. When it started at 4 years, I said, we have to wait 4 years. And you talk about all the things that took place in this election, how horrible it was. And so you said, maybe we cut it down. But think of it, already a year is up, almost. And time flies, Ari. Time flies. I think you'll be very happy. I know you well. I know about you. I appreciate you so much. You've been one of the great, just a very, very important voice. You are a very respected and important voice, and I appreciate it. But I think you'll be very happy.
I really appreciate that, Mr. President. Last question that I have for you is, with today's young conservatives on campus, who are being bullied, who are being silenced, who are afraid to speak up, who are afraid to show their support for you. We have a lot of kids that listen to this show, a lot of kids on college campuses. What words of advice would you give to them?
Well, first I'll make a statement. I think there are far more of them, even at the young age, than anybody would believe possible. I'm seeing it. You look at the job that Charlie Kirk and some others are doing. I mean, they're packed every time they have a rally or every time they have a meeting. When I have rallies, I have thousands of young people. They're not alone. They felt that way sometimes. I don't know. There is a difference. These other people, they're vicious, and what they do is just so bad in so many ways. But there are a lot of us and a lot of them, and just keep up the fight. It's all coming together. Tremendous things are happening, Ari. Tremendous things are happening. They're great people. They get it. They understand it. They want to make America great again. That's what's happening. But there are many, many more people than you would think.
I can't wait to be on your social media platform with you, sir, and I'm sure those kids also are looking forward to it.
Well, we're going to do it as quickly as possible, that I can tell you.
Fantastic. Mr. President, it has been such an honor speaking with you. Thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you so much for all you did. Thank you for all the amazing policies. Thank you for setting an example for the rest of us about leading from the front as opposed to behind. We really do appreciate your time so much.
Well, and thank you also, Ari. You do an incredible job. And as I said, such an important voice. Thank you very much, Ari.
Thank you, Mr. President. We have a whole lot more to discuss as the show rolls along. You're listening to The Ari Hoffman Show on Talk Radio 570.